Good afternoon, students. This is Mr. Rudy. I'm the building principal at Robert E. Ayler Middle School here in Stevens City, Virginia. And I've been given this wonderful box. And of course, our box says, imagine, grow, explore, and learn. So today, we're going to have an activity as I'm going to open this box up. And we're going to explore, learn, use our imaginations, and grow. First item I have in here is a hologram in the palm of your hand. It's a cube. Have some stuffing for a boa. Noah. So I'm going to use the open merge cube with a Galactic Explorer application on our iPhone. And we also have another manila folder here which says open me last. So I'm unboxing our merge cube here. Uh-oh, we've torn the box. Too bad we didn't have wrapping paper. It could have been a huge surprise. Ooh, what do we have here? Merge cube. Got an activation code here to get started. Take our merge cube out. So on our merge cube here, we have these various glyphs which allow us to use our iPhones or smartphones and create virtual realities. So students, we're looking now for Neptune. Let's see if where Neptune is. There's Neptune. I'll set the cube down and click on Neptune. Neptune is the 8th planet from the Sun, making it the most distant planet in the solar system. It's the smallest of the gas giants, has faint rings, and has 14 moons. We also know that Neptune is the 4th largest planet in our galaxy, and also it is a twin to Uranus, both in size and composition. Neptune is one of the ice giant planets. One day on Neptune is equal to 16 hours. 1 year is equal to 165 Earth years. We know that Neptune has some very wild weather, with wind speeds being clocked at over 700 miles per hour. And of course, a wind speed that is faster than 700 miles is actually breaking the sound barrier. Planet Neptune. And back to our sun, and we'll take a look around and see our universe with our globe. So now we're looking for our other planet, Uranus. Let's spin the sun and see if we can find Uranus. If you look down here, Uranus is slowly coming around the sun. And the first thing we can see is that Uranus has rings. Uranus is a gas giant with 13 rings and 27 moons. It gets its blue color from the methane gas that's in its atmosphere. It takes 84 Earth years for Uranus to make one trip around the sun. Uranus is the 7th planet from the sun and the 3rd largest planet. It is the coldest planet. As we know, it's a twin with Neptune. It is also known as an ice giant planet. 1 day on Uranus is equal to 17 hours. And in closing today, this completes our lesson on Neptune and Uranus using the merge cube in your smartphone for virtual world. And today, Mr. Rudy is reaching out to you virtually, no matter where you're at in Frederick County, through your Google Chromebooks. All right, students, so we're back to do our wrap-up activity here in review. Of course, today we learned about planet Neptune and planet Uranus. And inside the folder here, we have a surprise. Oh, we've got some handouts. Our first slide says 1 year on Earth. 1 year on this planet is equal to 84 Earth years. Of course, you know it takes us 365 days for us to revolve around the sun, us being planet Earth. So someone can do the math real quick and do 365 times 84, and that'll give you how many days it takes for this planet to make its way around the sun. And that planet is Uranus. Next slide we have here, planet with wind speeds that break the sound barrier. Of course, you have a jet fighter in our picture, and when a jet fighter breaks the sound barrier, you have this mini explosion, so to speak. And of course, the planet that has speeds, wind speeds of over 700 miles per hour, that definitely blows some leaves around, would be planet Neptune. The planet with wind speeds that break the sound barrier. Our next slide here today is we have Neptune and Uranus are called the what planets? They're called the twin planets because they're similar in shape and size and also in their makeup. Next, we have a chemical compound here. Planet that is blue, and it has the presence of methane gas, which methane leads to its blue color. And that is the planet of Uranus. Now we have the planet that is known as an ice giant. And actually, our twin planets of Neptune and Uranus are both known as ice giants. Large iceberg out there revolving around the sun in space. And lastly, the element uranium was named after this planet. This is an easy one. Of course, that's Uranus. So that wraps up our review activity today and our lesson on the planets of Neptune and Uranus.